Hi everybody, old guy here, back from my unscheduled vacation where I added to my collection of stamps. I gotta say, the comments that you all left, the well-wishing, I love you guys. To the point that I am going to offer you a thank you gift. It's pretty much the same as every other gift I've ever given away here. But I'm going to give you a code. Here it is. And you go to Smashwords. Yeah, I know, Smashwords. And you can download any of my ebooks for free until I think January 14th. Have you ever started a series or even just a single book, and within the first few pages you're just completely captivated and you can't wait to get to the end of it because you just want to see what happens, but then you don't want to get to the end of it because you just don't want it to end? Well, that's how I am with the Expanse series, and this one, the 8th book of the series, just blew me away. I mean, I just couldn't stop reading it. So what happens in here? This is book 8, and it opens up right after, or shortly after, Winston Duarte and the Laconian Empire, the Martian rebels, have taken over all of humanity with the help of their proto-molecule battleships, the Magnetar class, which can't be damaged by any normal weapon, and which have just the most irresistible weaponry on them. So James Holden is the prisoner of Winston Duarte, being held on the palace grounds. Well, I mean, he can walk around, but can't go anywhere else. Naomi is jumping from ship to ship, trying to stay ahead of the pursuit while she organizes the underground resistance. Amos, no one knows where he is. And Alex and Bobby are actually fighting back against the Laconians with the various guerrilla attacks here and there. The Rocinante has been hidden, although it shows up later. And Drummer, one of my absolute favorite characters in the series, gets about 2 sentences in the whole book. Oh yeah, L.V. Okoye is doing scientific expeditions for the Laconian Empire. That's pretty much the main ones. There have been a couple of deaths, and there will be the elimination of 3 characters in this book. I mean, they're going to die, and they're main characters. I'm not going to say who. You have to read it, but you'll be kind of taken aback, I think. There's only one really significant new character, and that is Teresa Duarte, who is the daughter of Winston Duarte. And Winston, of course, is trying to live forever, but just in case, he's preparing his daughter to take over his empire, while Dr. Cortazar is doing proto-molecule experiments on him. Dr. Cortazar also wants to do them on her. She's 14. So that's pretty much the setting. The main event involves a neutron star that just changes everything, just completely. And if there's something I have to complain about this book, is it how, or even the series, is how just single events wipe out everything, stop all problems and conflicts, and create something new. And this particular event felt a lot like a Deus ex machina. Let's get rid of this problem. Let's get rid of this with this single event, and it's a bit dissatisfying, but still, interesting enough to keep you going, and not enough to put you off, because it relates to those dark gods that live in the gates. The ones that seem to show up and seem to mess things up, and in a way that is rather convenient for the main heroes. And that's what happens here. And okay, I understand that there may be forms of alien life that exist far above our concept, but what happens and what they do seems more magic than science, and I would have preferred for a more complex, more realistic resolution of issues and problems have occurred. Be that as it may, it is an excellent read. Again, I couldn't put it down, and fortunately, there is at least one more book in this series. As you know, this is called Game of Thrones in Space, with the added attraction of having actually being finished.